What's going on YouTube? As KVK is ending, we have about 20 hours left before the Eva Crusade is over. I wanted to show you guys the updated power in Kingdom 3626 and our overall KP and strength going into this 1v3 KVK. Quickly, I'll show you guys the leaderboards if you guys missed it. Boom, leaderboards. And Purple Lotus, Queenie, RBT, Moxie, Key, Echo, Naef, we got Balahatun, we got Harambe, Otis. Looking at the kingdom rankings, our kingdom is in first with about 1 billion points, then goes 09, then 15, then 32, then 30. I'm surprised to see 32 up here. I don't really remember when they pushed a ton. Do they have any individuals up here? Okay, they got Moxie. Oh, they got a Key as well. Yeah, 32's got some strong players. These are the rewards the rankings get, by the way. First place gets 3% all damage, second 2%, third 1, then training, and then march speed. So 3% for us, 2% 09, 1% for 15, training for 32, march speed for 30, and then everything else is not really a good buff. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe the resource speed's fine because you have the crystal tech, but other than that, I don't really know. But this is the ending leaderboard. Now let's take a look at our leaderboards in 26. First and foremost, I'll show you guys our main alliance. What a joke with 11.2 million power. Pretty crazy. This is basically our final power. And let's take a look at our top players in our alliance. Of course, we got Purple Lotus. Of course, we got F. We got Pooty. We got Mavi. We got Crow. And as I'm saying this, it'll be so much easier for me to just look at the leaderboard. Let's do that instead. Boom. Boom. Individual powers. We got Lotus, F, Naef, Otis, Blackstone, Pooey. As you guys see, power has increased a lot for all these players. Naef hit 206, Otis hit 150, Blackstone hit 137. So most of the top players have pushed at least 10 million power. Pooty pushed 10, Echo pushed 15 million, Ignite pushed a little bit. I don't remember where he started at, but I think it was at like 101, so he pushed like 5 mil. And yeah, we have 8 players with a 100 million power. Our top 20 has 90 million power, almost 21. And let's check quickly how many T5s we have. I'll scroll quickly. I got a new mouse, by the way. New mouse has been achieved. I would say 50 players or 50 million power. Actually, I'll go to 48 million power is T5. We got Leon, 173 T5 players. That's pretty insane if you ask me. Let's take a look at our second alliance. So first alliance is 11.2. Second alliance is at 4.2. And that's honestly pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. Especially for a second alliance. Hey, there's Stefan. Shout out Stefan, by the way. Stefan's the GOAT. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of these players will be coming over to the main alliance to fight in the main alliance once we get more slots. Now, I know that coalition members can join main alliances as well. Maybe we'll get some members from the other kingdoms in our camp and our main alliance as well. Make some new friends there. Looking at our alliance skills. For our main alliance, we're at 204 billion KP. Second alliance is at 18.4 billion KP. Looking at our individual kills, we got Mavi, we got Blackstone, we got Wamba, we got Cappy, we got Voz, we got Fenrir. This has not changed since the last one because we obviously haven't had any fighting. But I really want to document it so we can see how much KP people have gained by the end of KPK, which is kind of cool. And as you guys know, I like showing you guys how much players we have with 1 billion. 83 players with 1 billion KP. Looking good, looking good. Now I quickly want to show you some updates to my account because there's been some big things that happened. As you can see, I have more resources than I did last time. Boom, boom. These are the resources I have saved up. Shout out to Queen VD for sending me some. We are looking at 4.5 billion food, 3.4 billion wood, 3.5 billion stone, and 1.7 billion gold. And for speed ups, hey, the speed ups speak for themselves. 518 days. I had more speed ups than I had a couple days ago, and I spent them on training as well. I know there's some training bastion quests to do, so I have saved some of my training speed ups for that. Obviously, we looked like we were going to win the pre-KVK, but pretty handedly. I pushed about 1 million power, so it's not the end of the world. I could have used more, but looking at my BQ march, we got some upgrades on the BQ. If you guys were there for the Ark of Osiris stream, we got to test this guy out in action, and he was actually pretty chill. I think he did good. Now, we were stopping them in Ark of Osiris. It wasn't even close. So it wasn't a real test. But for my BQ, looking at the skills, 5554. That is pretty crazy. We're only 80 gold heads away from expertising him. And hey, we'll get that soon. We're already at 6, so give me a couple days. I'll have it by Kingsland. Now the question is, who do I work on next? Originally my plan was to get expertise Philip, then run BQ Philip, Lucia Alex. Then I changed to expertising USH. I haven't even started doing that. Maybe I spent some wheels for him. I don't really know. What I have been doing recently is getting my Zhuge Liang up in the dailies. He's 5111, and I think I'm going to stop at 5111 for chaining. And what I'm going to do is start working on Hera and Zenobia. These are the two commanders that I have for my other chaining marches. Zenobia, pretty good healing factor, kind of want her. Hera as well, pretty decent first skill, good damage, and you get a shield, pretty massive shield to be honest. And this will be nice for chaining. He is my primary for my chaining march. A lot of people were saying, oh, you should run double C primary to save AP. My double C isn't leveled up for 1, and for 2, I like the Hera skill tree, I'm not gonna lie. You got the healing for medicinal supplies, you got the bonus healing for healing herbs and leadership tree, bonus unit capacity. I think he has some pretty nice skill trees. I'm pretty happy with this. Obviously, I would save a little bit of AP with double C. It would be 10 AP per barb, but if you think about it, this guy's gonna heal a lot longer, and if he lasts on the field as much as double C would save for AP, then it'd be more worth to run Hera. Shout out to Car for helping me out with my chaining pairings. I'll quickly go over them right now, just so you guys know what I've been working with. For my chaining, we'll get this in the yellow right here. Boom, we got Richard Zhuge Liang, we got QS8 Zenobia, we got Hera double C. Let me know what you guys think about that. I actually like these a lot. For the QSH tree, we got the AP saving. For the Richard, it'll just be tanky. I'll probably have my full infantry gear on the Richard, got my full cav gear on the Hera, and no gear on the QSH. This QSH is going to be super squishy, but hopefully if I level up the Zenobia, it'll heal a lot. Anyways, that's what I've been cooking for the chaining marches. As you guys know, chaining is going to be huge for KVK4. I'm going to be needing to do a lot of chaining, which is good because I almost finished my work project up for my JOB, and I'll have a lot of, not a lot of free time, but I'll have a little bit more free time after I finish that. It should be done by Wednesday. Looking at our equipment slash materials, we are sitting on a lot of materials right now, a ton. We could do basically anything we wanted with materials. We could get a drum right now. We could get leadership pants, leadership gear. We can get cav gear. I'm just gonna wait for now. We don't have to rush any decisions. I could wait till like alliance mobilization to make a decision if I want to. I could wait until I get more blueprints, KVK blueprints that is, to make a decision. There is a lot of things that I can just wait for it, and we don't have to rush anything. Now, I am sitting on quite a bit of gems here, and I am looking forward to the next egg event, because we have the egg event coming up. It should be an accessory, don't quote me on that, but it should be. And for that, it will give me even more materials and more blueprints, and I should be able to run a Greatest Glory horn on my Luce and grab a drum for my cav march. That'd be ideal. Also, I'm going to quickly update you on my VIP and troops. If you guys didn't see my troop training, we'll look at that first. Troop training, we are at 361,000 T5, 600,000 T4, 789,000 T4 cav, 244,000 T4 archers. Now, the reason I left so much T4 infantry when I could have trained more T5 is because I use a mixed march. I don't have the resources to run a full T5 march, so I'll run 30% of T5 infantry and 70% of T4 infantry, and this will bring a nice balance, and I'll get some extra damage, but I won't use as much resources. I'll use slightly more speed ups though, because T4 takes more speed ups, but I have more speed ups to play around with. I'm basically done spending speed ups for the rest of KVK until fighting starts. All these are gonna be used for healing if I need them, and that'll be a nice cushion to fall back on. One thing I could do though is speed up this Royal Knights in the military tech tree. I'm not 100% convinced I'm going to do this. It's 29 days. I could do this. Let me know in the comments if I should. I wouldn't really be training them anymore though, because training day is over, so it's iffy if I should actually do this. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you're a member, check the member only post real quick. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Consider becoming a member for $3 a month, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.